But let's go find out. Well, how the fuck does this work? Hello, ticket for church gate.
Patients and women in advanced age of pregnancy and the ladies' coach will show up clothing for lady passengers. If lady passengers who is not authorized to travel. Grant Road. UPI directions are taken down.
But you can definitely see the old English influence on this area. I think Mumbai used to be one of the main English hubs here in India during the colonialization time, and back then it was used to call MUMBAI. You see the influence. There's even double-decker buses here. So I'm here now in Mumbai, and I'm going to continue towards my hostel. It is warm outside. Okay, thing that I noticed straight away in this city, in Mumbai, is that it just looks more European and works just better. Like, there's not just like one house that's decrepit and falling down like I feel like in every other city that I have been in. All the buildings look nice. Hey! Well, there's my hostel. The Cowie. Well, I'm guessing this is the Mumbai Exchange for stocks. That makes sense why there are so many people with like suits and stuff. And definitely more rich in this area. Just a lot more fancy cafes and Western places and cleaner and police around. Dude, look at these streets, look at these buildings. Like, tell me that building there isn't in England. Pretty cool, pretty interesting, but at the same time, it doesn't really feel like India. My Indian friend who lives in Finland now, he told me that Mumbai and South India in general will be more like developed and nicer, but to be honest, I did not expect this. This does not feel like India to me at all. But I guess it's kind of cool to see a different place. It's only a shame that it feels like the only place that works and is good city, actually good city, is the city that was built by the British, by the colonialism. So it doesn't feel as fair for the Indians and their architecture and stuff. But the buildings do look nice though. Okay, boys and girls, I didn't film it at all, but I met these two guys that were very nice. They just happened to meet me on the street, and one of them was a language teacher, so he knew a lot of European languages. They wanted me to hire them for a tour guide for tomorrow, but I wasn't too interested, to be honest, on that. They were super nice. I think they were legit, but they had a little bit of that kind of, buy me a beer and buy me another beer. I did lose. We had a bet. They showed me a building. They showed me around the whole city, and then they showed me a building, and the one guy was like, "Hey, if you guess what this building was for, he will buy me a beer, and if I don't guess, I will buy him beer." Well, I lost the bet, so I bought him and a friend of his some beers, pretty expensive beers. Not sure if that's Mumbai prices or not, but hey, it was still a good experience. They were fun guys. We talked about like marriages and girlfriends and stuff, and yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. It was a little bit expensive, but hey, it was fun still. It wasn't like I paid like 13 euros for the 3 beers, so it wasn't too bad. And they showed me a lot of different places like churches and the buildings, and just told me a lot about nice history, so I think it's fine. Good trade. Well, I think I'm gonna go back to the hostel now. Oh my god, I'm drunk. Okay, bye. This is actually one of the things they wanted to show me. It's a European church. I think it's an old Portuguese church built in, I think it was 1819 or something like that. 1818, 1718, something like that. But it's a pretty old church, apparently the oldest church in Mumbai. Yeah, I mean, it looks really nice. And they're renovating it for the Christmas. And I thought Mumbai was mainly from the British times. But apparently, before the British, there was Portuguese. They were the first ones to be here in Mumbai. Just look at these fucking electrics. This is not even the worst that India has to offer. I'm going back to the hostel now. See if there's any cool people there that I can meet. Well, good morning. This is my third and basically last full day here in Mumbai. I have been feeling a little sick, so I'm going to try to make as much as I can out of this day. I'm going to go to a cafe. I think today's plan is just to get to an Airtel shop and see other things in the way. I came to the Leopold cafe. I think this cafe is really old. It's 1871, so I'm pretty sure it was already like really famous and stuff, but it became particularly famous after 2008 when there was a big wave of terrorist attacks here in Mumbai. I think it was 6 attacks and one of them was here in Leopold. I don't know how many died here, but overall it was like 175 people that died in the terrorist attacks. So it's a pretty rich history here. Well, that was actually pretty good. I don't usually eat much. I usually try to eat like local foods when I'm traveling, but to be honest, here in Mumbai, I've been eating a lot of club sandwiches. I guess it's partially local, like they do that a lot here, but yeah, I'm just a sucker for club sandwiches, and they've been pretty good. But this was extra good, this one, from the Leopold. I think it's a museum. Not sure though. Well, this was my mission, but it's not open yet. I think it opens in like 15 minutes, so I guess I'll just roam around. So that's actually cool. That is the... From that you can see the Parsi history here. So I heard about Parsis before, but I always thought they were Christian kind of religion, like derived from Christianity, but no, they are very much Zoroastrian. Zoroastrian is the old religion that comes from Iran or Persia, and I think it's mainly only here in India, in Iran, and then some in North America. But yeah, it's a really cool one. I know in Iran they have banned their Zoroastrian traditional burial method, which is their dakshas or towers of silence, where you just leave the body out in the top of the tower and let birds eat them. But here in India it's still legal, so people actually do it here, and there's still some towers of silence left. I know there's one pretty close by, but I'm not allowed to go inside the premises because I'm not a Parsi. There's some more Zoroastrianist things. I still need to try some Parsi food. I think Mumbai is very famous for its Parsi food, so. During me waiting the Airtel shop to open, I just wanted to come here close to these railway stations just to see these kind of old British-made buildings. But now back to the Airtel shop. So you can see these taxis, these black and yellow taxis. They used to look very different. They used to look like old British cars, and they were called Kali Peli, which means black and yellow in Hindi. And Mumbai was famous for those taxis, but I think they got banned or they got rid of them in 2023, so last year. So I came here yesterday with the 2 local guys, and they told me this area used to be called the Little London, and it used to be reserved only for British people. No Indians were allowed here, and this was back when Britain was still ruling this place as a colonialization project. And these 2 buildings, this one here and on the other side also similar building, they used to be like a military barracks for the soldiers and stuff where they could live, and this used to be their park in the middle. And these buildings here, these I think this and two more that way, they used to be for the officers, so these were very fancy inside and had good rooms and stuff. This is one of the areas that I learned some history from the local guys. Apparently this area is really famous for Bollywood movies. They come often here and film, especially if the film they are doing on the scene they are doing is placed in Europe. They kind of make this as a Europe. Apparently they even sometimes, when there's a big movie coming or big scene coming where they where it's located in Europe, they hire some Western people here from the streets, like tourists like me, to be like a background actor. So yeah, maybe if I get lucky, I can become a Hollywood star. So here on the left is the Indian Naval Base or Naval Academy or something like that here in Mumbai. And this building right opposite of it is the old courthouse. So yeah, I'm not sure if I showed this yesterday. Here's the gateway of India, Mumbai. I have no idea what it's about. This the Taj Mahal Hotel Palace, which is the most expensive and prestigious hotels here in India. So this is the Arabian Sea, or the, I guess, northern part of Indian Ocean. Pretty cool. I'm here in the coast. I think that's the Elephant Island. You can see it a little bit. Other days it was too much fog or something. And then there's some slum areas. Oil rigs. Cool little boats. All kinds of weird shit. That kid has a kite made out of a menu. That's innovative. I don't know what's happening. Some of the people from the flight company that I'm going to called me and said there's some problem with my check-in luggage. So let's see what happens. They're gonna come pick me up and I don't know, something about power pants. I think it's something about the drone. Let's see. Hopefully I get my bag and go.